Hello everybody, this is Jason Ballet with Work to Invest. In this video I'm going to be talking about my journey to $10 million in assets for Q2. I already did a video on Q1, but this video is going to be talking about what I did for Q2 2020. In this video it's going to be my journey to $10 million in assets in 10 years. So I want to document this, show everybody my journey, what I'm doing, and what you could be doing as well. Let's begin. In Q2, let's begin with Amazon. So for April, I don't know what happened in April. I only received $2.28 in April for Amazon, and I'm not sure what happened in the dip in sales. Maybe because of COVID, maybe a lot of people weren't shopping, or maybe they were interested in something else. But for April, my Amazon commission dropped down to $2.28, but it did go back up to $30.54 in May. Usually, for the most part, every month I average between $30 to $20 per month for Amazon. Now, my goal is to get that more up, making more YouTube videos and talking about entrepreneurs, about what books they recommend and what books they have written, authors, and other products that they make, and doing videos on that. So May was around $30. In June it went back down to $25, which is about right. So I averaged between $20 to $30 per month. For YouTube ads, I didn't have anything. Still growing. Now next quarter, I'll show you how I got a check for $100 from YouTube in one of the months. So it's coming in slowly but surely, but I still have a lot of work to do. I only average one video a week on my other YouTube channel, but it's growing. I got to give it some time, and I also got to come up with a better schedule of producing videos. So let's go on to services. So in April was because of COVID. I didn't receive anything for April, so that was a zero. May, I got a couple things. I did some side work, so I got $200 in May for some things that I did on the side. June, same thing. I did a couple of things on the side, working for a couple of individuals, and then I sold some things around the house. So for services, that's what I've wound up getting for May and June. $200 for May, $500 for June. Like I said, I just sold some things around the house and did some work on the side for a few individuals and got a few $100 here and there. Rental income. So April, I did not have a tenant, so it dropped down to $1,200. Then after that, in May, I did find another tenant in around April. Tenant moved in around May, so they paid me for the May's rent. So my rental income is back up there. And keep in mind that this rental income is just a rough estimate. So I have 4 rental properties. I get about $400 per rental of profit. You know, that's just with repairs and insurance and mortgages and taxes. So I average between $400. So keep that in mind. I talked about that in my other video for Q1 as well. So May and June, same thing. It was $1,600 a month for all four. All 4 of them were rented out. Now dividends, this is where things get pretty interesting. So for April, started off with 0 because I just started getting into the stock markets, back into it. Had some money saved up, so I invested around $18,000 in the stock market. For May, this is when the dividends started coming in, because now some time has went on and now the dividend payments are coming in. So for May, I received $78 in May, and then after that, for May, my stocks, I invested a little bit more money, so that looks like about $6,000. So now in May, I have almost $25,000 worth of assets in May. For June, in dividend payments, I received $68 in dividend payments, and I invested a little bit more money in stocks. So now I have a total of $25,000 and $985. I didn't invest too much in June. That was kind of like my fault. Got tied up with some work that I was doing on the rental properties. But the next video for Q3, if you subscribe, don't miss that video. You will see how that 25 is going to get increased. Let's go to the notes. I already talked about what happened for Amazon in the month of April. I'm not too sure what happened. It just dropped in sales. Maybe something glitched, or something went wrong. And I already talked about services. I already talked about the rentals. So for stocks, I invested some money that I had saved up. It was about $20,000, and pretty much all of it went into May. I had a little bit left over. April. I'm sorry. And then I had a little bit left over in May, and then I invested that. So some of the stocks I invested in was the cruising stocks. I know they dropped. I know they're going to come back. I know it's going to take a while for them to come back, evidently, but I invested in Royal Caribbean, Carnival, and Norwegian, the three main cruise liners. And Royal Caribbean has already came back and already in positive on that one. And same thing with Carnival and Norwegian. I kind of got in around the time where it wasn't at the bottom, but enough to where it was still a very good price and it was still cheap. And then other than that, I invested in some REITs, Realty Income, which is O, and then Good, which is Gladstone. And also, I'm a big fan of AT&T, and that's just some of the stocks. That's not all of them. That's some of them. If you would like me to do a video on the stocks that I do invest, let me know. Leave a comment below in the description. In the comments section, I'm sorry. Q&A. Some people have sent me some questions, some comments below, whether it's through Facebook or through email or even through the comments. So from a previous video in Q1 that I did in 2020, for that one, I was asked why $1 million in assets is an easy goal, because in that video I said that it was easy for me to hit $1 million in 10 years and $1 million of assets, because I already have real estate. I'm already a real estate investor, so I already have $500,000 easy in just real estate. As a matter of fact, it's above $500,000. If I was to sell every real estate that I own, it's over $500,000 in assets. So that's why I said in my previous video, hitting $1 million in 10 years is not going to be hard. Plus, 10 years to 10 million, it just sounds good. You know, you have the 10 and the 10. Hey, even if I hit 5 million, $5 million in assets is pretty good, but I'm going to try my best. I'm going to try my best to hit that $10 million in assets. So that's why I said hitting $1 million is not going to be hard, because I'm already halfway there. So hopefully that answers your question, the question on that part, if that was one of your questions. Next question. The other question was, is this dividend investing? Yes. So 90% of it's going to be investing in stocks that pay dividend, which is my goal. I'm not a day trader or a stock trader. I'm not one of those individuals that look for these companies to buy up and invest in and then sell later on. I'm looking for passive income, dividend stocks that pay dividends per month, per quarter. So 90% of it will be stocks that pay dividends. Now, I do have some stocks in the cruise industry, but even for Royal Caribbean, for example, even they pay dividends down the road. But plus, I love cruises and I love Royal Caribbean. And then Carnival, Norwegian, even they pay dividends as well per quarter. So they still pay. And then right now they were super cheap. And then eventually down the road, I will sell Carnival and Norwegian. I will sell those. And then with good thing about Royal Caribbean is that if you own more than 100 shares of stock, you get a discount on your cruises. So that's another reason why I got it. So it's a 2-for-1 special for me. And if I had a little bit more money, I probably would have invested in airlines, because I know they're going to come back as well from this COVID situation. But I did not explore that avenue. I started investing in the other stocks that were cheap, the REITs and the other stocks that pay monthly dividends. And then AT&T was reduced as well. So I wind up investing in those stocks. Next question. So this question was, what is my plan to get to 10 million? And to me, it's part of the journey that I wanted to share, is that what is my plan? So part of the plan, I'm not going to go into all the plans, but part of it is to one, invest in more real estate if I have that opportunity. If I find the right deal, invest in more rental properties. On top of that, get my Amazon commission up, my YouTube ads up, and then also get my side services up, my one-on-one services. Down the road, maybe in a couple of years, I would like to do seminars, events, and hosting events where I'm having the individuals that I interview with come to these events and they can give a speech, a seminar like an expo. I would like to do that as well. And then also with my other YouTube channel, I would like to do the same thing, have these gatherings, have these events, and then showcase these speakers and have these events as well. So that's something down the road that I would like to do. And then online courses, helping other individuals make their online courses. So that's kind of like some of the things that I would like to do down the road to boost up my investing, how I'm going to invest in $10 million worth of stocks. So, and then on top of that, there's going to be some opportunities down the road that's going to open up for me. So, but that's part of the journey. And I don't want to put everything in stone because I'm still trying to figure it out myself. But at the moment, I'm doing A, B, and C. I'm going to be boosting up my Amazon commissions, my YouTube videos, my YouTube ads, and then also on top of that, the services that I offer, and then any other side incomes, passive incomes that I can think of down the road. But right now, I kind of have a full plate, and I'm chipping away at it. So if you have any questions about this video, or if you want me to talk about something in the next video, please leave a comment below. Send me a message on Twitter, on the Facebook page, either one. So, but leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. And then also, Q3 is blank, so I don't have much going on in Q3 at the moment. I need to fill it out, but that is coming, so make sure you hit that subscribe button to be aware that I'm going to have another video coming out, so for Q3. And then this $25,000 is going to be around $50,000. Join me on that little journey. Well, thank you very much. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for if you left a comment below, thank you for that. But please hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to grow this YouTube channel. Join me on this journey. Watch me grow this channel, and also watch me grow my assets to $10 million. Thank you very much.